Hey, just gonna do another update video quick, show you guys what we got going on. We've gotten a lot farther since the last video, so as you can tell, the new rails are in. They're completely in, welded in all the way through where they're supposed to be. And we are just grinding everything down. There's a couple little spots left, but for the most part, she's done. She's really close to getting ready for paint. So as you can see, we pretty much have everything ground down. We made these aprons on both sides. Nobody makes those. Those are totally custom piece. Dad really put in a lot of time on those to get those to match up to the original. As you guys know, the passenger side for sure rusts out a lot because of the old batteries. If you've been following us, you remember that this was all rusted out, had giant holes in it, was missing quite a bit. So we got that completely fixed. New metal in there. I got the new core supports in there. That's a brand new piece. And then the new frame rail, front frame rail section right there. That's all in. Everything's welded together. Good to go. This side needs just a little bit more grinding. We got some primer like still in some areas, like as you can see down here and inside there. And then if you've been following us, you know that we're gonna go with the set of coilovers from Alden American. So those will be going in. We got disc front brakes going in, probably a power brake booster. So we got a lot coming. Still getting a lot of questions about how we put these new rails in, so I'll just kind of remind you guys here. We cut roughly in this area. The whole front of the frame rail was cut off, and we had just this little bit of the original rail. We put a sleeve, and the sleeve goes probably roughly somewhere in here, quite a bit forward, and then also in the back, it goes back into the torque box area. And then it has spot welds all over up through here. We've ground down most of them. You can't really even see it. You can kind of see a little bit here where we've welded everything together. But that's more or less what we did. We did it on the front here as well with this new frame rail section. It's not a bad piece, but it doesn't match. Like you can clearly see, it's not quite the same. It doesn't match up perfect, but when you get some paint on there, you'll never see it. No one will probably even know, but it'll be a lot stronger and a lot cleaner than obviously having a ton of rust in there. So that's where we're at right now. We did do some fender work. This fender wasn't as bad a shape. It's just, we didn't really feel like putting the money into some fenders. We could use that money for other things. So anywhere you see the primer is where there were rust holes. I don't know why there was one all the way at the top there, but we've got that replaced and fixed. We had a pretty significant one up here that we fixed. And then if you remember, the whole front of this point or this lip in here was all gone. So that's all handmade pieces in there. It's not perfect. This isn't going to be a trailer queen or a showstopper. This is just going to be a driver. If you followed, like I said, Dad's owned this car since he was 15 years old, and we don't ever plan on getting rid of it. So we just want to get back in and create some more memories. This was the worst fender, the driver's side. So we found out the car was hit, and they put a junk fender on it. The fender was not very good at all. But we had to rebuild the support bracket back here. That's all hand built because nobody makes these parts. So it's kind of been a learning curve to figure these things out. But they turned out good. Good enough for us. Put some mud on there and paint it, and you won't even be able to see it. So that's where we're at. The inside hasn't really changed a whole lot. We're kind of still in the same place as we were. Pretty dusty still. but this will all get cleaned up, get painted, and we're probably going to do some sort of sound deadening mat in there to clean it up and help it out a little bit there. So that's pretty much it. That's just where we are. We'll try and post more videos and get some more things up as we move along here. But just wanted to give you guys a little update on how the car's coming, and again on those frame rails, hopefully answer some of those questions. But thanks for watching and stay tuned.